Morning, guys. This is Harry. Let's discuss about the latest AI news for the global and for the local. So this is what I have researched as a frontier of AI office. I have researched the past 7 days, 23rd to 30th of April, on the global AI news. Okay, let's start our briefing. For funding and investment, Google poured 40 billion into Anthropic this week, cementing its position as a primary infrastructure provider for the cloud ecosystem. This news from the Substack. And next news is then in parallel, Jeff Bezos' project Prometheus is moving. Prometheus is moving. Sorry, there's quite a new word for me, so I find it new and try to improve my pronunciation. So this project Prometheus is moving. A 38 billion physical AI lab taking 38,000 square feet in London's King Cross, reportedly acquiring Slack and Jira achievers from Defunct startups to train agents in realistic work environment, also from Substack. And OpenAI closed a 122 billion Series D at an $852 billion valuation, with ChatGPT now at 900 million weekly users and $2 billion in monthly revenue. So the news I get from Risk Info. The news in the financial and investment point of view is that OpenAI has suppressed 25 billion in annualized revenue and is taking early steps toward a public listed as soon as late 2026. Rival Anthropic is approaching 19 billion in annualized revenue. Crescendo AI. So the news is from Crescendo AI, and the next topic is big tech moves. The first news is Meta and Microsoft are cutting thousands of jobs to fund AI investment. And Meta alone plans to cut around 8,000 roles, with cost savings being directed into compute data centers and AI developments. From Medium News, and Oracle announced plan to cut 20 to 30,000 employees to redirect 8 to 10 billion toward AI infrastructure. Also from Crescendo AI News. And this week marked as the peak of tech earnings season, with Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta will all reporting on April 29 combined. These hyperscales are set to spend 700 billion US dollar on capital expenditure this year, much going to AI. The news from Motley Fool. And next news is GitHub has suspended new individual Copilot sign-ups. Okay, this is from Substack. Okay, next topic is model release and competition. China DeepSeek launched preview versions of its version 4 AI model, advancing capabilities in reasoning, knowledge, and autonomous task execution, with both Pro and Flash variants featuring an expanded context window. So the news from marketing profs. The next news is Alibaba introduced a Qwen 3.6 Max preview, its most advanced AI model with strong gains in coding, reasoning, and agentic performance, notably shifting from open source to a proprietary model. This is from Marketing Prof also. The next news OpenAI is working with global consulting firms to accelerate enterprise adoption of its Codex tools through a new Codex Lab initiative, also from marketing pros. So the next topic is breakthrough and milestone. NASA Perseverance rover completed the first Mars driver ever planned by AI, using Anthropic Claude Vision's language model to autonomously generate safe waypoints over two drivers covering 456 meters. Crescendo AI. Leading AI model now top 50% accuracy on a Humanity last exam, including Anthropic Claude Opus 4.6 and Google Gemini 3.1 Pro, up from just 8.8% a year ago. This is IEEE Spectrum. And SpaceX is positioning itself as an AI-first company ahead of a potential IPO. From Medium, and XChat, Elon Musk's standalone messaging app joined the US App Store within hours of launch, beating both GPT and Claude in downloads. From Substack. So the next news is a risk and concern. European regulators warn of AI-driven cyber risk evaluation, flagging faster and more complex attacks. This is from Medium, and a Goldman Sachs study estimated AI is reducing US net employment by 16,000 positions per month, while creating roughly 9,000 new high-potential roles. This is from Substack. Researchers found that 15 minutes of continuous chatbot use can measurably impair independent thinking. This is from Substack. And next is the Vibe coding platform. Lovable suffered a security breach, exposing user chat histories, data credentials, and source code via an API leak. This is from Substack also. So our next topic is legal and regional AI news. US and America, United States and US legislation and regulation very active weekly. Florida lawmakers return for a special session and are considering an AI Bill of Rights. Senate leadership announced it would pass on April 28, though its fate in the House is unclear. The news from Privacy plus Cyber plus AI. Okay, guys, if you have any input or comment or correction, you feel free to put in the comment below, and I will read it and try to improve my briefing. Okay, so the next is Connecticut's AI bill passed the Senate. A 71-page bill covering companies' chatbots, AI in employment decisions, provenance and regulations of frontier model developers, private plus AI plus cyber. California lawmakers advanced numerous bills out of committee last week, including 4 chatbot bills, their healthcare-related bills, 2 employment bills, and a provenance bill. Privacy plus cyber plus AI. Colorado moved bills last week with a chatbot bill passing the House and a price bill advancing through a Senate committee. So from Privacy, Cyber, and AI. And Omaha attorney was suspended by the Nebraska Supreme Court after his appellate brief contained 57 detective citations, including 20 AI hallucinations. Part of the growing wave, US court imposed at least $145,000 in sanctions against attorneys for AI citations error in Q1 2026 alone. The news from Crescendo AI. And in research, MIT published a new energizer. Okay, they put AI in between. ENERG, then AI, ZER. Energizer, okay, method that generates reliable results in seconds. Enable data center operates to efficiently allocate resources and reduce waste energy. This is from MIT News. MIT also released a new data set of 30,000 competition math problems from 47 countries, giving AI research a hard test and students a better training ground. This is from MIT News. So the big picture. A PwC study of 1,217 senior executives found that 74% of AI economy value is captured by just 20% of organizations. Companies that use AI as a growth catalyst, not just for cost cutting. The weak overall signals a rapid shift from AI adoption to AI acceleration. Frontier models are getting stronger. Geopolitical competition is intensifying, and legislators worldwide are racing to keep pace. Okay, so the briefing I've compiled is from the past 7 days. Okay, counted from today. 22, so it's 23rd to 30th, 2026. The source is from TechCrunch, Reuters, MarketProps, Medium, MIT News, PwC, IEEE, Spectrum, Troutman, Privacy, Motley Fool, and more. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day.